Hello and welcome to the next MSI 2023 preview video where we're going to cover Cloud9, the winners of the LCS. Average age of this roster is 22.4 years old. Some birthdays will occur during the tournament, well, at least the month of May. The coach of the squad is Mithy. Mithy is 22 and 23 at international events. He has went as a coach 3 times, Worlds 2020 and 2021. He would drop out in quarters. And then MSI 2021 was out in Rumble stage with C9. So, quite a few of these players on the roster last year, 4 out of 5. Eminence being the difference between the Worlds roster from only a few months ago. Well, now several months. Fudge has played 45 games internationally. This includes some games with Mammoth, I believe, from Oceania. He puts up a 2.15 KDA, 7.85 CS per minute, 60.1 KP. Like I said, you have to keep in mind that some of these stats are from the days when he was in OS. So they're nerfed a bit. 386 gold per minute, 402 damage per minute, 20 solo kills across those 45 games. On average at international events at 15 minutes, he's been down 250 gold, 4 CS, and up 75 XP. So not getting blown out in lane, which is important. And then by the end of it, below average numbers, but I'm imagine lately, if I actually dove deep into it, he has been able to do his job. We saw at Worlds him picking Fiora constantly, which did not look very good. Hopefully he either can pilot that champion better at international events, or he chooses to play things that help the team more. As far as this past playoff stat-wise, he was great. These numbers are outstanding. 4.5 KDA, 8.3 CS per minute, 55 KP. Definitely the best top laner in the LCS. 394 gold per minute, 469 damage per minute, 4 solo kills. On average, was not dominant during laning phase. Down 120 gold, up 1 farm, and 115 XP. Internationally, like I said, Worlds 2019, he was out in play-ins with OS. 2021 out in quarters. 2022 last in their group. And then MSI 2021 he was out in Rumble stage. So he's been to international events before. He is experienced. Jungler Blaber, one of the best junglers ever in the history of the LCS. 23 and 27 internationally. He has put up great numbers at international events. He does not look out of place. He is world class to say the very least. 2.35 KDA, 6.17 CS per minute, 71.6 KP. He fits. He does his job at a high level. He is definitely the best performer internationally on the squad. 351 golds per minute. Golds, Jesus. Gold. 333 damage per minute, 7 solo kills. On average up 230 gold, 6 CS, 230 XP. So, slight lead there. His international... his LCS playoff stats, solid. 4.3 KDA, 5.5 CS per minute, 73% kill participation. He's involved in 3 out of every 4 kills. He does not get behind in his matchup. He makes things happen. 338 gold per minute, 371 damage per minute. No solo kills. On average, down 225 gold, up 5 farm, 200 XP. So he kind of just does his thing and gets a slight advantage at 15 minutes. Now his international results. Worlds 2018 out in quarters. Worlds 2019 out in... Worlds 2018 out in semifinals. 2019 and 20 out in quarters. 2022, damn it, I am all over the place. Worlds 19 and Worlds 2021 out in quarters. Worlds 2022 last in their group. MSI 2021 out in Rumble stage. Blaber is exceptional internationally. I think he is world class. He fits in with the best of the best. Mid lane, Eminence has no international experience. The only player on the squad without any. In the LCS playoffs, he left a little bit to be desired stat-wise. A very aggressive player that is coin flip as hell, in my opinion. When he's on, and when he's not, he is not. 4.9 KDA, 8.2 CS per minute, 63.4 KP. You'd like better laning stats. 412 gold per minute, 650 damage per minute. He does deal a ton of damage, hence the aggressive description. 6 solo kills, on average down 370 gold, 7 CS, 130 XP. So against LCS mid laners, he is getting behind. He did play one game against Licorice, but in the grand scheme of things, he has his laning stats have not been great. We saw Diplex kind of match. Well, actually, maybe Diplex also struggled. But Eminence provides a different vibe to this team. He allows Blaber to get unleashed and make things happen at a high level. So, I mean, we'll see how he does. He has shown some nerves at times on the stage. Now, he kind of works that out of his system, but the first game is a bit rough for him. So, at MSI, hopefully their first game is not against a team that, well, Cloud9 has a chance of beating, if that makes sense. Like, if C9 are against T1 or JDG, it's a fine first game to get the jitters out, in my opinion. But against G2 or maybe Vitality or BDS or Golden Guardians or PSG or whomever, I would say that that'd be unfortunate if Eminence ended up having his debut against them, because if he has the jitters and they struggle as a result and they lose the game, that's a winnable game that they've lost. Berserker, definitely one of the more interesting and fun players on the roster. 1-5 internationally, only last year where they finished last in their group was his experience. KDA 1.25. Keep in mind, assists are counting as half on in my opinion. Assists count as half. 8.7 CS per minute, 57.5 KP. Definitely struggled. The whole team struggled, and he was no different at times. 374 gold per minute, 389 damage per minute. No solo kills. On average, down 740 gold, 17 CS, 170 XP. Last year, I said to myself, going into it, C9 needs to build off of this. This is not, I'm not expecting anything, really. And I hope that they just get better throughout the tournament and they can build on it for next year. And that's entirely what this is. Now you're at another international event. These numbers have to be better. That's pretty much the vibe I'm given here. LCS playoffs, he was dominant. MVP of the LCS, 6.9 KDA, 10 CS per minute, 74.3 KP, 486 gold per minute, 787 damage per minute. So you combine Eminence and Berserker, you have 1,437 damage per minute. 4 solo kills, up 325 gold, 6 CS, 75 XP. Berserker definitely is the star. And then we have Zven. These stats, keep in mind, are his support stats, so only last Worlds. And, his win-loss record includes his ADC days. 36 and 47 internationally. Last year at Worlds, a 0.48 KDA, 55 KP. 2.29 vision score per minute, 1.22 wards placed per minute. Would clear 1 ward every 4 minutes roughly, and then 2 vision wards, 1 vision ward every 5 minutes. I assume vision wards means how many wards he's placing down, control ward wise. Now, international success. Worlds 2015 out in semifinals, 2016 group stage, 17 group stage, 21 quarters, 2022 group stage. So he's had 2 Worlds appearances where he got out of groups. MSI 2017 was runner-up. In 2021, out in Rumble stage. Obviously, everything but 2022 last place in their group was ADC related. LCS playoff stats, 6.5 KDA, 78.4 KP, very active, almost 4 out of every 5 kills. 3.68 vision score per minute, 1.82 wards per minute. Clears about 1 ward every 3 minutes, and vision wards per minute, 1 every other minute. So this roster, it's tough. Like I said, it's got to build off of last year. And I think it can in mid lane with Eminence, but he has to get the nerves out of his system early on in this tournament. I don't know how C9 wants to do that, but I do think that that first game is going to be very telling. If they can get past that game, okay, then they should be solid. They should fit in with the rest. I think that this roster is not worse than G2's on paper. Really, in all actuality. I mean, Yike is exceptional, and we'll obviously get into that and sing his praises another day. But I do think that Cloud9 can compete with them. You know, I had somebody in the power rankings yesterday say Cloud9 can't compete with OMG, but G2 and Vitality can, and I'm thinking to myself, in what world are we going to think that, like, I don't know, like, how can you, like, it's just so biased. I don't know. I don't see any Western teams really competing with the Eastern teams this year. To be honest with you, at this point, at MSI, I don't know. I think JDG and BLG are disgusting. But I'm not going to, shit on Cloud9 here during their preview video. Cloud9 are going to be a fun team and an interesting team to watch. I think that they have world-class players in Blaber, Berserker, and we'll see if Fudge can continue to improve. Worlds left a lot to be desired. Eminence, we'll see what happens with him. And Zven with another tournament in support. We'll see if he's improved as well. So that's it for this video. If you liked it, like it. Subscribe to the channel for daily League of Legends content. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Discord. Become a supporter. And thank you for watching.